When 87 Helicopter Flying School invited Deputy Defence Minister Ronnie Caswells to have a peek at their daily activities, they could hardly have anticipated the chain of events this visit would trigger off. During his visit to the flying school, it was decided to take the Drakensberg Boys Choir on an outing to a plateau near Champagne Castle in the Drakensberg mountain. The aim of this outing was to demonstrate the versatility of functions at 87 Helicopter Flying School. This sparked off another idea. Why not invite along the Air Force's very own travelling troopers, the Canaries, for a choral festivity on the mountaintop? Minister Caswells communicated this idea to the President, who in turn added on to the concept by suggesting that the Imilyonian Kantu Choral Society also be incorporated in this event. This sparked off the biggest concert planning session in South African Air Force entertainment history. It was decided that this mountain concert would be held in honor of President Mandela as part of the SAF 75 celebrations. The concert posed a number of extraordinary challenges for the South African Air Force. A total of 20,000 kilograms of equipment had to be transported to the top of the plateau, which was situated at 10,500 feet above sea level. Conceptualizing and erecting a spectacular open-air theater proved to be no easy task. The Air Force team responsible for the planning represented a wide variety of talents. All of these talents were focused on a single objective: to ensure that Madiba and the other guests would be treated to a celebration that was never to be forgotten. Directorate Liaison Services at HQ was responsible for the coordination of the logistic planning, the compilation of the music program, the program of events and guest lists, the coordination of choir practices, transport arrangements, tasking of aircraft, accommodation bookings and catering arrangements. All of these had to be taken care of by this directorate. Apart from this, an air plan, a security plan, a comms plan, a medical plan, a media plan, and a fin plan had to be worked out. Participants in this intricate operation included 19 Squadron, 17 Squadron, 15 Squadron, 21 Squadron, 44 Squadron, 87 Helicopter Flying School, South African Medical Services, and Air Force Base Bloemspruit. Bloemspruit was responsible for the implementation of the logistic plan for mountain deployment. This base had to supply all the logistic support personnel needed during the course of the program. Log Air Force Base Bloemspruit was also responsible for the construction of a suitable platform to seat 240 guests. All of the logistical requirements for this formidable task had to be transported to the top of Champagne Castle by means of helicopter. Oryx and Alouette helicopters were employed for this purpose. 360 chairs and 50 6-foot folding tables had to be transported up the mountain slope. 2 Oryx helicopters were equipped with cargo slings to hoist a 500-kilogram podium, 5 100-kilogram flagpoles, 5 100-kilogram flagpole bases, and 12 scaffolding platform sections, weighing 11,160 kilograms in total, to the mountain top. 10 100-kilogram portable eco-friendly toilets, 4 10-kilogram toilet screens, and 400 kilograms worth of catering equipment and food were transported in similar fashion. The day before the concert saw the setting up of a peculiar world record, when a piano was flown to the concert venue, the highest geographic location a piano had ever been taken to. This piano was immediately tuned in and initiated by capable bystanders. To ensure that it remained tuned in after spending an evening at such an altitude, the piano was tuned again first thing in the morning. The mass choir had its first rehearsal on location on the 7th of September. This rehearsal was, however, only attended by the Canaries and the Drakensberg Boys Choir. The Imilyonian Kantu Choral Society arrived the following afternoon at Drakensberg Peak airfield. From here, they were flown by Oryx helicopters to the plateau to rehearse with the other 2 choirs.
Mr. President, distinguished guests, it's my honor and privilege to welcome you all this morning. Why this coral celebration, one might ask? About a year ago, Mr. Castles and myself decided that in the first place we would like to treat the Drakensberg Boys Choir to a flight in the mountains, because we often upset them when we do our training here. Then Mr. Castles came with a great idea: why don't we make it a choral celebration? And as you know, we have the three famous choirs here this morning, Mr. President. In the first place, we are celebrating our 75th anniversary, and I'm happy to say, Mr. President, thus far 30 chiefs of the Air Force will visit us in October to pay tribute to our Air Force. But I think they're not only coming to see this Air Force, but to come to see you as well, who made this all possible for them to visit this new South Africa. We thank you for that. So this is a tribute to you as well, Mr. President. Thank you. Maybe I can close off with a few words, and it's a message. It's a message written in the CD that will be given to you. It's a performance by the three choirs, and I quote, "Sometimes words prove themselves inadequate to express emotions which accompany achievement. We stand in the presence of 75 years of excellence in the South African Air Force. Instead of trying to find the appropriate words to express our feelings, let it be carried by song and by music. In this musical presentation, you will find a history of loyalty, endurance, and dedication. In the raising of the voices, there is an expectancy, the dare of greater challenges and achievements. As the greatness of the past shines upon us, I hope that the cross-pollination of cultures will equip and inspire us to new heights, new frontiers, new achievements, and new standards of dedication. Enjoy the morning. I thank you."
The President was greeted by those who came to honor him the best way they knew how. They greeted Mandela with a song.